Kaylee, and thank you for joining us tonight for our 45-minute hoop dance fitness workout. We have class every Monday and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm happy you can make it. Just want to go over a few safety reminders before we get started. Please modify if you need to. You can always pause and rewatch the video. All these workouts are posted to our YouTube channel. You can go back there and look that up as well. Feel the flow and have fun. All right, so let's get into it. Today we are focusing on passing. So we'll go through a warm-up. We're going to do a little waist sweeping like we do every class. We're going to do a little hoop fitness, hoop dance, focus on passing and variations, and then a cool down. So all you need today is a hula hoop and a water. Let's get started. Today I am using I'm going to start with my standard hoop. It's about 1.5 pounds and comes right up to my belly button. So let's get into a little warm-up. The warm-up today is going to be flow-based. So we're going to start. Our hoop is in framing my upper body. And I'm just driving my arms up and down. Great. I'm so happy you can join us tonight. Excited for some passing action. One of my favorite hoop moves. And I hope it will be yours too. All right, let's take our hoop out to the front. And we're just going to toss it from hand to hand. Turning in the direction of my hoop. Opening up that chest. The upper back. Getting some movement into my feet. Great. All right, let's take our hoop out in front. My hands are in the center on the outside. I'm going to push my hands into the hoop and squat down and back. We're just gonna go for 10 of these here. Pushing my hips down and back, squeezing on the way up. Making sure my knees do not go over my toes. Great. One more. Beautiful. Okay, let's take our heels to glutes. Just driving those heels upwards. Warming up those quads. Believe it or not, hooping is a total body workout. So we will be working all areas of the body today. It is low impact. A few more here. Get that heart rate up. 1, 2. Great job. Let's hold the hoop around our waist. I'm going to drive up above my head. All right, 2 more. 1, 2. All right, let's do one more move. I'm going to put my hoop out in front, like so. My hands are on the top, and I'm going to hinge my hips back and lean forward. Nice deep breath in. Squeeze the glutes, come back up to neutral. Again, hips back. Back is nice and straight here. Squeeze up. Good. 2 more. The last one. Great job. All right, we're going to start today with some waist scooping. The hoop is going to start on my lower back. 1 foot in front of the other, forward stance. Wind up, give it a really big spin, and we're just pulsing front to back, keeping our core nice and tight. My posture is tall. The whole body's working here. Just nice little pulsing motions front to back. I'll show you from the front. So 1 foot is in front of the other, soft knees. Hands are just hanging out above your hoop. So see if we can speed it up. So speed up that pulsing motion. You may feel the hoop start to rise up to your core, and that is okay. Let's speed it up, keep it going. Let's see how fast we go. Keeping that back nice and straight, nice and tall. 5, circle. Great job. All right, I'm gonna move my feet so they're about hip width apart, and now we are hooping side to side, or a side stance. I'm just pushing outward now as opposed to forward and backwards. Most hoopers find when they're starting out, the front to back is a little bit easier. And then as you get the hang of the front to back, try side to side. Always keeping that core nice and tight. You'll hear me say that the whole class. And keep that breath going. I'll show you from the side here. We can keep our hands in the center. We can keep them up high. You can put them at the side, whatever you feel more comfortable doing. It's up to you. This is your time. All right. Now we can pivot around in a circle. So whichever way my hoop is going to the left. I'm gonna pivot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just picking up my right foot. All the weight is on my left foot. Pushing off of my right, push, step, push, step, push, step, and push, step. Let's do it together. Keep that breath going in and out. You guys got this. Awesome. See, it's not as hard as it looks. All right. So that was one way to save your hoop, is to simply turn in the way it's going. You can pivot like we just did, right? Or you can give a big push and spin and go right back into that pulsing motion. So when you feel your hoop start to fall down, push, spin in the direction, stop, and get right back into that pulsing. Another way to save it is the hip dip. So when my hoop starts to fall, I'm gonna dip down, stand right up. So I feel my hoop starting to fall towards my hips, dip down, stand right back up. I'll show you from the side. The hoop is falling, dip down, and give a little kick with your hip. The third way we did in the beginning was to simply just push faster, harder. So when the hoop is going around your waist, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed up that counting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the hoop will start to rise. Great job. How you guys feeling? Let's give our waist a break. I'm going to grab my hoop and a sip of water, and we'll get into some hoop fitness. Okay, so if you've been following along with our classes today, the hoop fitness is going to be a bit different. We're going to go through a cardio circuit, 3 moves, 30 seconds each, 3 times. And then we're going to move into a strength-based section, and that's going to be flow-based, so we're going to just flow together through the moves. Don't worry, I'll show you the move before we get to it. So let's do it. We're going to drop our hoop to the ground. Our first move is fast feet. We're going to go 3 times for 30 seconds each. So my hoop is on the ground. I'm going to start with my feet outside. Step in, step out. In, out, in, out. All the way around. So you get back to the beginning. We're just going to go in a continuous circle, same direction. Low impact is just stepping. High impact, you are stepping in and out as fast as you can. All right, are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. 30 seconds here. We're stepping in and out. Going around in a circle. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. 10 seconds rest, and we'll get ready to go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Keep those arms moving. This is a total body move. We're working our arms and we're working our legs. Let's see, you can go faster. Keep that breathing. Only 30 seconds here. Five, four, three, two, one. Whew. Grab a sip of water if you need it. All right, 5 seconds and we go again. This time when we get back to our starting position, we're gonna go the opposite direction. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So when I get back to where I started, right here, I'm gonna stop, go the other way. Go the other way. Only 30 seconds here. Our last round. Oop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. 10 seconds rest, and we are moving on to our next move. I'm gonna show you quick. We're gonna pick up our hoop. And this is a hoop jump rope or jump hoop, whatever you wanna call it. So we're just using our hoop as a jump rope. Low impact stepping, turn, stepping, turn. If you want to step it up. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big deep breath, and let's go. Stepping through your hoop, using your wrist to turn that hoop over. You got this. Keep it going. 30 seconds here, and we have 2 more rounds after this one. Oop. All right, and break, 10 seconds. We're gonna go again. If you are stepping like me, notice what foot you stepped first, and I'm gonna switch feet, so I'm gonna go with my right this time. If you're jumping, keep at it. You are amazing. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's okay. We're not going for perfection here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, one more round, guys. If you're stepping this time, let's see if we can go a little bit faster. If you're jumping, let's see if we can go for a double jump. So 1, 2, to speed it up a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. 30 seconds, last round. Keep it up. Keep that breath going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Woo. Take a big deep breath after that one. Let's take 20 seconds, catch our breath. Our last cardio move is a hoop jack. So I'm gonna show it to you. A hoop, I'm holding it around my waist. I'm gonna raise up. So I'm gonna raise up and jump out. Just like a jumping jack, but with your hoop low impact. We're just stepping here. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And after this, cardio is over with. Try to keep that hoop center, so keep it level. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds rest here. You can waist scoop if you want during these 10 seconds. It's up to you. This is your workout. I am just here to give you some motivation. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep those feet moving. Arms going up and down. We are almost there. And then we get to move on to the fun stuff. Passing. And I have a really cool hoopography plan for you. I'm excited to share it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more, guys. Grab a sip of water if you need it. 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's see if we can step it up for this round. If you're doing low impact, see if you can go a little faster. If you're jumping, let's see how many jumps you can get. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Okay, now we're gonna have a little strength-based fitness and moving on to stands. Okay, so I mentioned it was a flow session. We're gonna flow right through these tricks. I'll show you them first, and we're gonna do them together. All right? No break in between. So, first move is just driving your arms up and down. We're in ISO, and we're gonna squat down just a tiny bit. I have a wide stance here. My toes are pointed out. Feel free to join me. And we're just gonna flow right through this. Just driving my arms up and down. Slowing down that heart rate ever so slightly. That was a great cardio session. Okay. So I'm gonna show you our first move. Keep driving those hands up and down, and I will tell you to join me in a second. So it's gonna be a curtsy lunge, right? So I'm gonna stop my hoop here. I'm gonna take my foot behind, curtsy, middle, curtsy, middle. If you are not comfortable with the curtsy lunge, just go for a regular lunge. Feet back, hoop right in front, hips go back and down. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So I'm not moving my hoop here. All my weight is in my front heel. Pushing my heel down into the ground, spinning my hips back. Great job. All right, 2 more here wherever you're at, and we're gonna go right back into that squat ISO. So right here, drive up and down. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna show you our next move. So we're already in. If your feet aren't wide, spread them out a little bit wider. My feet are pointed outwards. I'm gonna go into a sumo squat, and I'm gonna pulse up on the balls of my feet while holding that hoop right out in front of me. If the pulsing is too much on the balls of the feet, just do a regular sumo squat up and down. All right, ready? Let's do it. So right now I'm just doing a regular sumo squat. Squeeze your glutes. Back is nice and straight. Chest stays up nice and tall. You should feel this in your glutes. If you're on your toes, inner thighs. Keep that breath going. Great job. Keep those knees pointed outwards. 5, 4, 3. Meet me back in the middle. 4 ISO drives. Here it is. Great job. We have one more move left, and we are done with fitness. So I'm gonna show you the move now. Keep driving those hands up and down. We are going to, so I'm gonna stand up, move my feet in a little. We're just gonna go for a regular squat here. So hips, butt, back and down. Feet are about hip width apart. If you want a little challenge, you can put some pressure on your hoop, right? So squeeze your hoop, activate your arms. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stand up first. Get grounded. Squeeze those quads and glutes together. Keep that chest up. Back is nice and neutral. If you want a challenge, put some pressure on your hoop. Make sure those knees don't go over your toes. Let's do 5 more. 3, 4, and 5. Congratulations, we have made it through our fitness section. Let's grab a sip of water and get ready for dance. Whew. How you guys feeling? I'm gonna switch my hoop out. I'm just gonna use a little bit of a lighter weight hoop. This is a dance hoop. It's about 36 inches. It just weighs a pound. A little less work on your hands and your joints. But if you have a standard hoop, it will work just fine. All right, so today we're going to be getting into passing. I will show you the moves and then explain it. So this is just your basic passing from one hand to the other around the body. You're passing in the front and the back. You want to be mindful when the hoop is coming around to your opposite's hand, that your hand is coming from the top. So you're grabbing the hoop from the top and swinging it back around. If you're grabbing it underneath like this, and you want to swing it back around, your arm's not going to be able to move anymore, and you're just going to be stuck. So you want to try to get your hand on top of that hoop. In the front, I like to think of it as my pointer fingers are coming together, and in the back, my pinky fingers are coming together. So if I pause it here, my pinkies. The faster you go, the easier this will be. And if you cannot quite bring your shoulders all the way together in the back, you can give the hoop a little toss, right? So then you don't have to bring your arms that close together. So see here, I'm just tossing my hoop, and there it goes. I'm surprised I haven't done that already. And you're just directing your hand where you think the hoop will go. All right, so this is passing. I'm gonna teach you a variation now. So a variation is just a different version of the current trick we're working on. This one's called helicopter. So it is like passing, but the difference is that I am twisting my hoop and my arm all the way around. So we can start. Instead of our hands pointing down like this, our palms are to the ground, our palms are going to go up to the sky. I am going to let go with whatever hand the hoop is not traveling in. My hand is pointed up to the sky. I'm going to turn my wrist down to the ground, out to the side, and then turn it back up, palm to the sky, in the back. That's where my hands are going to connect here. See, my pointers are together now in the back, that's here it is. And let go. Again, continue turning my arm, so to the side. My palm is pointed to the ground, and then when I get back around to the front, it's pointed to the sky. So just one full turn with your arm, right? So in the front, your palm's pointed up, side, palm's pointed down, back, palm is pointed back up. It may be easier when you're learning to turn, move this out of the way. So it may be easier when you're learning to turn with the direction of your hoop. That just slows things down a little bit. And I'm just stepping in a circle here, nothing fancy. Just trying to learn the movement of the hoop and the movement of my arms. So that is helicopter. Our next variation of passing is a whirlpool. So when my hoop is coming around, I'm going to squeeze my hoop. So my hoop is going to the left. I'm going to use my right hand. I'm going to grab, squeeze, bring it out in front, hinge back. So I'm hinging my hips back, opening up my hand, and I'm tracing the inside of the hoop. So my hand is in this L position, and the hoop is rolling right around here. So again, grabbing from the side, hinging hips back, tossing hoop out in front of you, and I'm just tracing the inside of the hoop here. I'll show you from the side. So again here, firm grip, hinge back, toss it in front. You can rest your other hand on your back like this for support if you need to. And I'm just tracing the inside of the hoop. The faster you go, the easier it will be. If you see your hoop starting to get wobbly like this, it simply means you're not going fast enough. And it can turn into a really cool coin spin trick as well. But for our purposes, when we're doing the whirlpool, if you notice your hoop getting a little wonky like so, just give a quick grab and toss. Really fast. Grab, toss. Grab, toss. And your hoop will even out. This may be harder to do on larger hoops. Like my hoop is a little large here. Let me switch down really quick just to show you. This is a 32 Poly Pro. So see how that is much smoother. I can grab and toss. All right, so that is a whirlpool. I'll be sticking around after class for about 10 minutes Q&A. If you have any questions, save them for later, and I will answer them because I know some of these tricks can be a little difficult. Oop. All right, so we did passing. Oh boy, I can't commit. I tell you, the first drop and they all start, but that's okay. Picking it up is a workout too. And no one's perfect. So helicopter, back into passing, whirlpool. All right, our last variation, actually it's second to last variation I'm gonna show you, is passing to lasso. So passing my hoop around, again it's going to the left. When it gets into my right hand, I'm gonna firm squeeze and drive that hand up above my head, open up right into that L shape, just like we were doing the whirlpool, and stick my forefingers through, and I'm gonna push, pulsing front to back, just like we're doing on our weights. So that little pulsing motion front to back, right above my head, keeping that hoop going. And from here, this is lasso, we can go right back into passing simply by stalling. So turning and stopping in the direction of the hoop, bring our arm down and back into passing. So I'll break it down for you again. So this time I'm just gonna hold my hoop to the side just to make it easier. I'm gonna start in my right hand. I'm gonna drive that hand up above my head. I'm gonna use my thumb, right, to hook the hoop. I'm gonna come a little closer just to show you guys. So my hand is like this, my thumb's gonna hook. I'm gonna hook my thumb around my hoop while driving it upwards. And then I'm gonna stick those four fingers through to the transition and pull front to back. So once it's up here, once it's in those four fingers are pushed through, you just keep that pulsing motion, you're good. If you feel like your arm needs a break, again, you can turn, stall, back to lasso, or you can turn, stall, bring it down slowly into passing. That's the fun thing about hoop dance. Once you know just even a few basic tricks, you can find different combinations and transitions and really make it your own. So that is a lasso and our last and final transition. So passing, this is called a step through. When my hoop comes into that right hand, squeeze, I'm gonna turn my wrist up so my thumb is pointed up to the sky. I'm gonna hinge, so I'm gonna swing the hoop through my hand, step with my opposite foot around my body and out. So from the side here, I'm gonna hinge and out. So I'm just stepping opposite leg, step through, use my wrist, turn my wrist over, step out. I'll show you from the back. Hinge, step, out. So in real time, let's see, how many times am I gonna drop it? I think we're at 4. So passing, hinge, step through. All right, we're gonna put it all together in a little dance. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Okay, so I'll show you the dance first before we get into it. We're gonna start just with a simple passing. We're gonna turn with our hoop. We're gonna pause in the front, pass in the opposite direction, turn a bit, pause, pass in your regular direction, whatever direction you are used to. We're gonna go for a helicopter, so that's the twisting while passing. We're gonna step side to side, bring our feet in a little bit. We're going to go back into passing. Whirlpool squeeze passing. Whirlpool squeeze passing. Third time. Up into lasso. Stall. Stall. Stall 3 times. Bring it down into passing. Step through. There it is. All right, so we'll run through 2 times together. Let's just start out passing. Hand to hand, front to back. Turn with it. Pause, go the other direction. Great. Let's pause, go into last helicopter. Helicopter now. Passing. Lasso. 1, 2, 3. Passing. Lasso. Stall. 1. Stall 2. Stall 3. Bring it down. And a step through. Great job. Sip of water if you need it. I'm super thirsty, guys, tonight. I don't know what it is. I think that cardio section got to me. All right, and let's run through it one more time. This time I'm not gonna talk. You can just follow along, or you can rock out and do your own thing. Let me put on a better song. Let's see. All right, let's jam out. So I'm not gonna talk this time. We'll just go through it. You can follow me or you can do your own thing. Whatever you are feeling tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so proud of you guys. All right, let's end it with a little cool down and go back to a little quieter song. Here we go. Sounds good. All right, let's hold our hoop around our waist like this. I'm going to turn my chest to the side, arms are facing back, look over my shoulder, and just hold here. Take a few big deep breaths. You guys worked hard tonight. Just cool it down. Knee back in the center, and I'm gonna turn, look over the other shoulder. up, inhale. And down, and exhale. Again, in. Let's tilt our hoop up and forward. I'm resting the hoop right on my lower back. I'm going to squeeze my glutes and tilt backwards. My arms are on either the outside of the hoop or inside of the hoop, whatever you feel more comfortable doing here. We're just stretching out our lower back, opening up our chest. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes to stay supported. All right, slowly hinge back up. I am going to hinge my hips back, keeping my back neutral. And I'm just going to hang out here for a minute. If you can touch the ground, feel free to do so. If not, just stay where you're at. All right, I'm going to raise my hands up to the top of my hoop and slowly bring it forward. Hinge my hips back. Press my hands on the top of my hoop. Really stretch out my shoulders, my upper, mid, lower back, hips, hamstrings. All right, let's raise it up nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's go for a little quad stretch here. So I'm going to use my hoop as a support. Grab my foot, bring it to my glute. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you can make it for Thursday's class. I hope you enjoyed tonight's class and got something out of it. It's all about just showing up, moving our body, having fun, even if you can only stay for 10 minutes. All right, let's switch sides. Bring the hoop to the other side. Just use your hoop as a balance here. Take a deep breath in and out. Again, I'll be sticking around for about 5 to 10 minutes after class. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And that section of the class won't be posted to YouTube, so it's totally private. All right, let's take a few heel to glute here. Just a nice little final stretch. All right. Pop my hoop down here. I hope you guys enjoyed class. Please let me know if you did. If you have any other questions, comments, suggestions, you can shoot me an email or a message. I'd be more than happy to hear them. Alright, there's my thank you screen. Again, thank you so much. I love doing these classes for you guys. I hope you enjoy them, and I hope they can inspire you to just get out and get moving, get hooping. I'll see you all on Thursday. Bye, guys.